I've not seen this, so we're watching this together as friends on the internet. So this is what has sucked the joy out of me. Last week, and I think I did talk about this last stream, there was rumors that the Trump administration was pressuring Kayla and Jersh George Chu. Oh wait, this is the wrong one. There was rumors around this time. Sorry, I read half the title and then fucking blanked out on it. That they were trying to get Andrew Tate out of prison, and I tweeted about this and I said that this, and I talked about this on stream, and people gave me shit and said, "Josh, you're falling for bait. You're falling for bait again from the fucking news." And in fact, the Romanian president even came out and said there is no pressure from the Trump administration in the Tate case, so don't worry about it. So, like, look, Josh, they're denying it. Your sources are libtards. Don't be a fucking libtard doomer. Don't be a fucking Josh. It's all fake. It's all fake. Don't worry about it. And then Andrew Tate brothers arrive in the U.S. after Romanian prosecutors lift travel ban. So he's been under house arrest almost continuously for years at this point. And then after Trump gets into office, J.D. Vance, I believe, and Elon Musk are both fans of Andrew Tate and follow him on Twitter, if I remember correctly. Suddenly his prison or house arrest pending trial is lifted, and he's able to just fly to the United States. And then some people, even after I posted this, I said, now that Trump and his cohorts on the right have gotten a brown Mohammedan sex pest out of trouble, we're going to get fair access to financial services next, right? It just takes longer. We're trading teen girls for banking rates, yes? And then people even said, this is the top comment, I don't know why people think he's responsible. It sounds like random shit in a site made up. Even he seems confused. Let's hear Trump's live reaction to the Andrew Tate shit.
They are accused rapists, human traffickers, not thought of as good people in many circles. Did your administration pressure the Romanian government to release them, and if so, why?
I know nothing about that. I don't know. You're saying he's on a plane right now?
He's back. They already did.
Yeah, I just know nothing about it. We'll check it out. We'll let you know.
Oh, sleepy Trump doesn't even know that his own administration pressured the Romanians into letting a rapist into the United States. And then some people even said that was fake news, but here's a picture of him at Fort Lauderdale, so he's definitely in Florida. I want to give you an idea of who Andrew Tate is, because I keep talking about how he's a fucking rapist, sex pest, brown Mohammedan that nobody should ever pay attention to. But yet, apparently our government is interested in importing this brown rapist, Mohammedan sex pest from Romania, from the United Kingdom where he was born, into the United States, because we just need more brown rapist Muslims in this country. So here's what we've gotten on our side now. Here's our boy. You ready?
The girl you start with is the most important girl. My first girl was so good, it was easy. So, Vivian here.
If you're new in this channel, I'm a cam model, and webcamming is what I do.
That's how it started. I met Vivian in Slovakia.
I'm from Slovakia.
We had a long-term relationship thing. I was living in England. I moved her to England to be with me, to start doing my webcam company. She's completely head over heels in love with me. She wants kids with me, everything.
This video isn't as provocative. It's a combination of clips, and it establishes her age from both of their sides. So it's not just her words, it's his words. And then he says that she's 21 and we've been together for 6 years. So that means that when they met, she was 15, and he flew her from Slovakia to a porn studio to make her a cam girl starting at 17. Here's another one.
They didn't teach you in self-defense? Here's a little move. When I grab you by your neck and you start annoying me trying to resist, and I just... And then I grab you by your neck again. Then what the f*** are you gonna do when your face is collapsed and your f***ing cheekbone's broken? You ain't gonna do shit but cry.
I guarantee I changed the way you look at sex forever. You're gonna be fucking crying. I won't cry. I bet you cry, bitch. I bet you fucking cry. You're saying I wouldn't cry. You're challenging me to a fight. You're saying I can't hurt you. You're out of your fucking mind? I don't even have to fuck you. Forget the sex part. That's a distraction. My dick can stay in my pants. I'll just start beating the shit out of you. How about that? We walk in the bedroom. I start kicking your ass.
Beating the shit out of you. There's something about this brown Muslim, cross-eyed, dysgenic freak talking in a British accent that stirs within me one of the most horrific concoctions of vile and hate that I've ever had in my entire life. The fact that anybody... It's such a nuclear black pill that there are people who have power and influence that listen to this guy. Like, I understand all the fucking losers that don't have a life and want to kill themselves and want to rape women as a fantasy because they're powerless. I understand that because they're losers. What does J.D. Vance get out of this guy? What does Elon Musk get out of him? That's what makes me sick to my fucking stomach.
No sex. No sex involved. But you cry then.
Perfected this in pimp school. When I got my PhD, we had to practice if a girl comes at you, you cheated, you cheating. It's bang out the machete, boom in her face, and then grip her up by the neck. Like, shut up, bitch! Her panties get wet. The machete's on the floor, her panties are all wet. And you go, fuck her. That's how it goes. Slap, slap, grab, choke, shut up, bitch, sex. These are the basic moves of pimping. They didn't teach.
Coming to white teenage girls in Florida near you. Candace Owens rallies the troops. Utterly deranged thing for a governor of any state to say American citizens will not be allowed back on American soil per Ron DeSantis. Yes, good thing he is not president. Laura Loomer also defending him, saying, after news broke this morning that the Trump admin helped the Tate brothers leave Romania and come back to the United States today, Ron DeSantis and Cobra Tate and the Tate household are not welcome in Florida. This is Ron DeSantis. He is a fucking... he is like an actual never Trumper. And he has more common sense than anybody else in fucking government at this point.
Is he welcome here? What the state do to send back to Romania or whatever?
Well, we have no involvement in that. I read about it through the media. Clearly, the federal government has jurisdiction, whether they want to rebuff his entry into the United States, and I have confidence that whether it's Pam Bondi or Kristi Noem, that they will be looking at that. I do know our Attorney General, James Uthmeyer, is looking at what state hooks and jurisdiction we may have to be able to deal with this. But the reality is no, Florida is not a place where you're welcome with that type of conduct in the air. And I don't know how it came to this. We were not involved. We were not notified. I found out through the media that this was something that was happening. Okay, guys.
So Ron DeSantis says he's not welcome, and they might try to press state charges on him for sex trafficking, which, I mean, I can't even express. I can't make money. I make no money right now. I have no access to anything except cryptocurrency donations. And that is the most pressing issue, not just to me, but to almost everybody. There are so many people who cannot make fucking money off their own work, not because they have no audience or people willing to give them money. I get asked every fucking day how to like write a money order to me. It's not like there's a lack of interest. I'm just not allowed to because some fucking banker freak out there says that I can't, citing some statutory language that's broad and overreaching and impacts everybody, and negatively impacts everybody. And that could be fixed with an all-Republican Congress and an all-Republican House and Senate, and the executive branch could loosen They have a fucking rule from the Office of the Comptroller of Currency that has been paused since January 2020 and could be unpaused at any second by the Office of the Comptroller of Currency that would give me access to thousands of dollars of money that people want to give me every month. And this could be done at any second by the acting Comptroller of Currency. And instead, we have a rapist, a brown Muslim who solicited sex, trafficked, and pimped out little white girls on the fucking internet for millions of dollars, being welcomed with open arms into my state while I can't make fucking money, and Trump could fix that just as easily. How am I not supposed to be angry? They could fix it now, and this is where their focus is. How are they fucking dumb? How are they they won? How do you snatch defeat from the jaws of victory so skillfully? I hope everybody who supports this fucking rapist Muslim eats shit for it for the rest of their fucking life. I want the names of all these people, all these Candace Owens and Laura Loomers should literally never be allowed to live this down. Because how the fuck are you clamoring over the Jeffrey Epstein logs? Please give me the fucking Jeffrey Epstein logs. I didn't know who all the fucking rapists are. Here's one. I got one for you right here. Oh, not him. He's based. He's based. He agrees with me politically. He says fewer immigrants. Wow. Cool. Awesome. Great. I love to know that the people I have to rely on to get things done that are in my favor are actually retarded. Completely retarded at best. At absolute best, these people are dumb as fuck. At worst, they're just morally vacuous, completely broken, empty people who just will do anything, will do literally anything and say anything they need to in order to make money. That's the worst part. And I think that Candace Owens in particular, there's not a dick that she wouldn't suck for a little bit of fucking cash. That's stupid.